This is Dose Trace, the only 1, 2, 3. And shout out to my friend Kazuto. He gave me that tagline years ago. He said, "You're the only 1, 2, 3. Never forget that." So shout out to him and his family. Give thanks. Anywho, said the owl named Any. I just recently released my remix, War of the Hearts by Sade. I highly recommend you check that out. It's on YouTube. Just put in the search Sade, War of the Hearts Remix. My version should come up second or third in the list. It will be the one with the abstract artwork featured on the cover. I plan on titling this remix album Abstract Remixes from My Exile, and so the album cover artworks will feature my abstract paintings. So a bit of a double entendre, triple entendre. Jamais deux sans trois. C'est quoi ça? Never two without the three. Okay? Ultra. So let me go back into this session. I know I was yapping for a quick second. So the first primary session, I'm just going to show you some of my editing work. So a lot of things are chopped up, as you can see. And that's more or less because back in the feel-good real music era, a lot of things weren't recorded to a click track or pre-programmed drums. It was the feel of the drummer and the rhythmic gel of the group or the band. You will hear this with many remixers, even bigger producers. You know, if they've remixed songs from the feel-good real music era, you'll hear the original source trail off from what they're trying to add into the mix. You know what I mean? Like the vocals will trail off. Like the timing is not in sync for real. Then they have to contend with the bridge. And so there's a lot of dissonance and things are out of key and disharmonic. So in this session, a lot of times I have to chop up measures, measure by measure, to put the song together and to line things up. And even the tempos are we'll look at it, 123 point. You know, you're going into a lot of these decimal points just to put together a relative tempo. It's not even an exact tempo because the tempo changes within the song. So it is some tedious work. So when I start the project, it is tedious just to chop everything up. But it is a labor of love at the end of the morning. Moving on, for this session, the only thing I programmed is the bass, so the 808s. So I have more legato 808
sub bass.
And the other ones, I trim those up. Most times with sample-based 808s,
sub bass.
You may need to additionally fine-tune the pitch of each note because they are not going to be relative to any standard tuning. The sub or the 808
sub bass
is out of key. However, we make allowances for that since it's really just about the feel of that jump. On the plugin side of things, for the first session, everything is in box. It's really minimal, not too much processing going on. I usually have the limiter off. I guess that was an oversight here. Doesn't really matter. You can see most of my faders are below nominal levels. You hear me? Nothing's really up to. So I still have my headroom when I transfer it to the next session. Let's see what else. On to the next session where I make it a whole vibe. The pitch is all the way up, shawty. The tuning is all the way 4-3-2, you hear me? And on the master bus, I'm using master plan. And then I just have a basic little multi-band compressor as well. As you can see, like most of my settings, it's going to have some 23 in there. I'm just locked in like that, I suppose. And that concludes this long-winded pre-release yap session. I will play you out with a snippet from my Exile. Where Do Broken Hearts Go? The Dose Trace 2-3 remix. Okay? Ultra.